RuneScape's new CEO has begun making a real move, this time with everyone's least favorite rendition of the game, RuneScape 3. We all know how disgustingly ham-fisted the microtransactions have been in this game. I remember the Squeal of Fortune, Solomon's Store, the Bonds, and of course, Treasure Hunter, just to name a few. This, plus the evolution of combat, turned a beloved game into something they didn't recognize anymore. And with the release of old school RuneScape, we found many flocking over there as a game touted as the one true RuneScape with none of the microtransactions other than bonds, of course. So why bring this up now? And what moves is the new CEO making? Jagex in all the infinite wisdom has finally realized that RuneScape 3 is not growing anymore. In fact, they are losing players by the buckets, and they've realized after some polling and feedback that the insane amount of microtransactions, horrific cosmetics, and just terrible practices is scaring everyone away. So as his first action, our CEO has begun a new campaign to fix RuneScape 3 and hopefully bring it back to life. Because if they don't, he knows that the company will eventually shutter. To start, beginning in July is Experiment 1. The disabling of Treasure Hunter for a couple of weeks. This is fantastic news for everyone because we're all hoping this will change RuneScape for the better. Of course, even if Treasure Hunter is disabled, they will still sell stars and knowledge bonds for direct purchase, capped at 1 bundle per day. What I am worried about with this experiment is that they're going to find out that they will lose a whole ton of money from this and will have to double down with this kind of microtransaction. I do hope I'm wrong since they're going to be taking feedback from the player base, on top of collecting various data that they have yet to tell us what that pertains. Fingers crossed we get good results, but I won't hold my breath. If they get rid of Treasure Hunter, I only wonder what other form of monetary practice they'll have to fall on next. Let's just hope it won't be disgustingly overbearing. The next experiment is the disabling of microtransaction skill items during the double EXP event in August. I guess here they're going to see the reaction of the player base to see if there's any pushback because of this. No dummies, lanterns, proteans, or skilling items from the store, so I see player feedback as being important in this part of the game. I for one haven't used proteans yet. I've just squirreled them away into a corner of my bank as I got them. I do see people who will have an issue with this, but overall, I think this would be a very healthy change for the game if we just got rid of these cheeky items and let players roam the world again and skilling in various different places instead of just the fort. Although I do love the fort, I like conveniences. If they're there, I'm gonna use it, and if not, I won't really miss it. Experiment 3 is interesting, a cosmetics mega drop, meaning they're going to allow anyone to purchase any cosmetic that may have come from Treasure Hunter or other microtransaction things. I do hope they release a list of what they're planning on selling and at what price they'll be, because this just seems like a very cheeky moment to get people to pull out their wallets and spend. But I do see the benefit, because now you won't have to gamble in Treasure Hunter until you get the costume and just buy outright, which is better, I guess. It just depends on the price and whether or not those items give you buffs or not. Finally, they will have a special experiment that may run from August to September, and that being Cosmetic Free World. I'm a fan of this. I've always loved seeing players in just items that is available in the game and not the gaudy shop items with the crazy glowing wings and such. But that's a personal opinion, and I wouldn't hate specific worlds that prevented cosmetics. But that's it for now though. I want to know, what do you guys think? Is this a move in the right direction? Are they going to just pretend to be doing these experiments and at the end of the day do nothing to change anything? How do you think they can monetize the game moving forward? Let me know in the comments, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. See ya.
Oh